Good morning, all. Today we discuss about the topic the structure of Indian financial system. Financial system consists of a variety of institutions, markets, and instruments related in a systematic manner. In the present economic scenario, financial system is an important element for the economic development of our country. The main part is the structure of Indian financial system. The financial system structure is classified into four types or segments. They are: first one is financial markets, second one is financial assets, third one is financial intermediaries, and the last one is financial services. Once again, the structure of Indian financial system classified into four segments. First one is financial markets, second one is financial assets, third one is financial intermediaries, and the last one is financial services. On the first part, financial markets. A financial market is a market for creation and exchange of financial assets. It is a market where only financial transactions are take place. Financial markets can be classified into several types, such as organized market and unorganized market, money market and capital market, primary market and secondary market, debt market and equity market, etc. But all these are based only the financial characteristics. All the financial transactions are take place in their market. Now we are discussing the second segment of Indian financial system, that is called financial assets or financial instruments. A financial asset is one which is used for production or consumption of and further creation of assets. A financial asset is one which is used for production or consumption or for further creation of assets. The important financial assets are that can be classified into two types, on the basis of ownership basis and borrowed basis. The ownership basis major important financial assets are equity shares, and the borrowed funds are debentures and public deposits. These are all assets are known as financial assets or instruments. And in the third part of the Indian financial system is financial intermediaries. Financial intermediaries are all kinds of organizations which intermediate and facilitate financial transactions. Financial intermediaries are the most important part of our Indian financial system. The financial institutions are classified into banking institutions and non-banking institutions. Out of these, banking institutions are nowadays plays a vital role in the economic development of our country. Once again, financial intermediaries are classified into banking institutions and non-banking institutions, and the first one is banking institutions. Indian banking institutions are subject to the control of Reserve Bank of India. RBI as the apex institution that organizes, runs, supervises, and regulates the financial system of the country. The banking institutions are classified into organized sector and unorganized sector. Organized sector consists of four types of banks, such as commercial banks, cooperative banks, regional rural banks, and the last one is foreign banks. The one of the important classification of bank is commercial banks. Commercial banks represents the most important financial intermediary in the Indian financial system. State Bank of India is the largest commercial bank in India these days. SBI was set up in 1955 when Imperial Bank was nationalized and renamed as State Bank of India. And during that period, in 1969, 14 private banks were nationalized, and during 1980, another 6 more banks were nationalized. So commercial banks are the most important segments in the organized sector, The commercial banks are also been classified as public sector banks, private sector banks, and also the foreign banks. The another one segment is called non-banking institutions. The non-banking institutions means the institutions which do not provide all banking services are called non-banking institutions. They include development banks and investment institutions. Please note that non-banking institutions are classified into development banks and investment institutions. The important development banks in India are IDBI, Industrial Development of India, started in the year 1964. ICICI, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, started in the year 1955. IFCI, Industrial Financial Corporation of India, started in the year 1948. State Financial Corporation SFC, Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India. These are the major development banks in the India. And also the major investment institutions in India is UTI, that is Unit Trust of India in 1964, Life Insurance Corporation and General Insurance Corporation started in the year 1956. These are the major investment institutions in India. So the third segment is important one because financial intermediaries are classified into two types: banking institutions and non-banking institutions. Banking institutions again classified into four types. First one is commercial bank, second cooperative banks, third one is regional rural banks, and the final one is foreign banks. Then the non-banking institutions are classified into two types. First one is called development banks. It includes IDBI, ICICI, IFCI, IRBI, and also investment institutions like UTI, LIC, GIC, etc. And the last part in the structure of Indian financial system is financial services. We know that financial services means all type of activities that are of financial in nature. Financial services means all types of activities that are of financial in nature. Financial services are classified into two types, such as traditional financial services and modern financial services. The important financial services in India include merchant banking, leasing, venture capital, factoring, forfeiting, loan syndications, derivatives, etc. Once again, the important financial services in India are merchant banking, leasing, venture capital, factoring, forfeiting, loan syndications, etc. To conclude this topic, today we studied the Indian financial system and also the structure of Indian financial system. Indian financial system consists of four segments such as financial markets, financial assets, financial intermediaries, and also financial services. Financial markets, we all of them know that financial market means the market which are the creation and exchange of financial assets. Financial assets are classified into different types such as organized and unorganized, money market and capital market, etc. The second segment is financial assets or instruments. Financial assets may be of two types: owned fund and borrowed fund, such as preference share, equity share, debentures, etc. And the third sector, financial intermediaries. They are called financial capital market intermediaries and classified into money market intermediaries. And they are also in the form of banking institutions and non-banking institutions. And in the last segment is financial services. Financial services means all type of activities that are of financial in nature. These financial services are of traditional and modern financial services. And the financial services include merchant banking, leasing, factoring, venture capital, and all type of such services are called financial services. So we discussed about Indian financial system and its structure. That played a very important segment in the Indian economic development, and also this type of all type of banks, financial institutions, markets, instruments, and assets all together have the major impact for the successful economic growth of our country. Thank you.